And welcome to Liberty North High School here as we observe the national anthem. Thank you, and welcome to the campus of Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri for tonight's ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. Two basketball programs go head-to-head tonight, the Liberty North Eagles and the St. Joe Central Indians, and only one can come away with the victory. Good evening and welcome. I'm Colin Masters, joined alongside my partner, Jed Anderson. We're going to bring you all of tonight's game action live here on ESPN3.
We have a battle tonight between two Red Conference teams in the state of Missouri, the 4-7 Liberty North Eagles and the 4-6 St. Joe Central Indians. Both played in the Ellen Invitational Tournament in December and both with new coaches. Let's get right into the key players in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, 100%, Jed. Going into Liberty North, the home team, they're going to be definitely led by number 2 guard, senior Benny Kaplan tonight. He already averages 15 points a game and already has made 22 threes in these 11 games. He had a little bit of a slow start against Staley, but he's coming in hot tonight, so we're definitely going to watch him beyond the arc. Now going over to the away team, the St. Joe Central Indians. They're led by number 24 senior guard AJ Redmond. He's the team leader in points, averaging about 20 points a game. And to make a point about that, he got his 1,000th career point and earlier this week. So congratulations to AJ on that awesome milestone. He'll continue to build that as well. He averages 4 boards and expect a lot of shots from AJ throughout this game.
Yeah, for sure, Cole. Now let's hit those Eagles' keys to victory tonight. First of all, is take great shots. Don't settle and force shots that could lead to short possessions. Second is to get the boards because the Eagles don't have a very tall team this year, so all 5 have to be aggressive in the paint. And lastly is play with energy because there has been a reoccurring theme earlier this season of losing games late in the game. And for St. Joe Central, their keys, the first one is to play through AJ Redmond, who has been an impactful player and a high scorer for the Indians this year so far. And secondly, just like the Eagles, they too have a smaller team, so be aggressive and get the boards as well. And lastly, play as a unit, because once they do not, the game can get messy.
Yeah, 100%, Jed. Both teams will definitely need both of their starters to get a hot tonight. It's a late winter evening here in Liberty, Missouri. Temperatures in the high 40s here at tip-off. Both teams on the court ready to get this matchup underway.
Okay, we're going to start with the Liberty North Eagles lineup tonight.
Yeah, starting on the floor, number 2 senior Benny Kaplan, and then after that we have number 3 senior guard Jalen Perry. Then thirdly, number 4 Garrett Lynn. 5th one Brock Niemeyer, number 5, and then rounding out the squad tonight, number 35, the sophomore forward Justice Braden.
Yeah, and for St. Joe Central first, we're going to be having the guard, Will Small, number 5. And number 11, we're going to have Irving. Number 24, AJ Redmond. 22, LeVar Felder. And 33, Hopkins.
Yeah, for sure, Jed. We got that starting lineup done now as we get to tip-off.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
It's supposed to be a competitive game tonight. And the Eagles get the tip-off.
Perry takes it down the court. He's going to be acting as a point guard tonight for a majority of the evening. He's just coming back off a little bit of an ankle injury. This is one of his first games back, so we will see how he comes to perform tonight. Now that the team is full rounded out in their three-point shooting.
The Eagles have already had a theme of injuries so far. Perry and Niemeyer have both been out a couple games this season, both starters on the team.
And not a major point, but player Brock Niemeyer hurt his back squatting yesterday, so I would not be able to see or expect to see him tonight. And Perry gets it off right off the bat and is going to miss, but rebounded by Garrett Lynn and is taken away, and we're going to get a jump ball called.
I saw about 4 or 5 players in the paint right there. Looks like the whole court was in there.
Yeah, they're all being aggressive with that guard. And now the big player for the St. Joe Central Indians, number 24, A.J. Redmond. The whole offense is going to definitely surrender on him as he is one of the quicker guys on the team. And
right away, he takes a shot.
Just like that. Ooh, not going to get down to fall and rebounded by the Eagles.
Eagles are going to quickly take it down the court, taking no rest.
Niemeyer hands it off to the forward Braden, the only sophomore on this starting lineup. Actually, the only sophomore listed on the entire varsity squad.
The Indians are running a 3-2 zone right now, but running kind of a man on the perimeter, playing more aggressive.
Lynn drives in and gets that one to go. Garrett Lynn gets 2 tonight. The Iron Eagle, number 4.
That was an interesting delivery. I've never seen it like that. Both legs up in the air.
Well, you know, if it works, it works. Dylan Irving gets it back off to Felder. Felder finds Redmond as he goes back to Felder from beyond the arc. Gets it off the inside of the rim. Rebounded by number 3, Jalen Perry of the Eagles.
Felder is their second top scorer behind Redmond this year, so he's going to be looking for a lot of shots just like Redmond tonight.
Niemeyer finds Braden in the corner. Goes back to Benny Kaplan. He thought about it, but didn't have quite the look he wanted right there.
I know Kaplan has a great 3-point shooting percentage this season.
Ooh, shot from Perry, knocked away, out of bounds. He's going to retain Eagle possession as it was tipped out of bounds by the Indians.
Jalen Perry to inbound. Oh.
Looks like we're going to have a foul called. This one going to be on the Indians. Number 24, A.J. Redmond, and his team's first.
I'm sorry, Cole. I couldn't really tell what happened there in the paint. I don't know if maybe that wasn't a foul or not, but I could be wrong. I can't really see from here.
And it looks like there's going to be a turnover right there on the Eagles as the Indians hustle back down on the court. The Eagles are up 2-0 here with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Liberty North's coach this year is St. Joe Central's former coach. This is his first year after Coach McCabe left and his first game against St. Joe Central, so there has to be definitely some emotion here between the two teams.
Yeah, that last shot there from A.J. Redmond is good for 2. And elaborating on what you said earlier, yeah, the new coach for Liberty North, Cy Muster, was the previous head coach of St. Joe Central after Coach McCabe took his new job as the head coach of the William Jewell Cardinals. And it is interesting to see because this is the first time that Muster has gone up against his former team, the new coach of St. Joe Central, of course, Jacob Kimball.
You could tell there was a little bit of a reunion between the two teams and Cy Muster having a little conversation before the game. It's great to see that there's a little bit of
there's like
nice talk.
I mean, there's a little bit of hurt there, but you know, the mutual respect of athlete to athlete.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Eagles is stolen away by Redmond. Oh, now driving in Hopkins. A good pass, but not quite receptive to the Indians. And Redmond has the ball back.
Oh.
Driving in. Good pass. Oh, wow. Great perimeter defense here by the Eagles and great ball movement by the Indians. Shot from Hopkins. Not going to go. Rebounded by no one because it was out of bounds.
I've only seen one shot other than a 3-pointer for the Indians tonight. They've taken maybe 4. I think they're 0 from 4 tonight.
Yeah, Redmond has the only points. He's got a made one from the field, but everything else has been a 3. We've had three threes from the Indians. Yeah, they're over 3. Yep.
They better start knocking those down if they want to take a lead.
Yeah, it's only still 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Time has passed, though.
Checking into the game for the Eagles, number 1, Davis
Niemeyer.
Rockers. Oh! Brock Niemeyer gets it to go. Drainer. Big switch from number 5, Brock Niemeyer.
He's back.
Dylan Irvin takes it down the court. Still has the ball, but hits it off to Felder instead. Felder at the top of the key, drives in with his left. Oh, big cross in the paint. Gets it to go.
A little bit of a mismatch there between Felder and Rockers there. A little bit of a difference between height And Felder took advantage of that, got the and one.
Yeah, 100% there. Rockers checking into the game for the first time tonight. Has to go up against the tall Felder, who's listed as 6'3". And just like that, that's an easy call right there. Felder makes the shot but misses the free throw. Oh, but he's got a second chance. Oh, well, redemption 3 is what that is right there.
That worked out perfectly for the Indians.
That did.
They got exactly what they wanted there.
And now Felder has 5 points in the night.
The Indians still trail 2 points. Ooh.
Good. Ooh, dangerous pass
that
from
was
Rockers,
nice.
but gets it to go anyways. Perry with some nice
A little bit of
hands.
contact there. Niemeyer again.
Niemeyer! Money! Brock Niemeyer, he's 2 for 2 on the night from beyond the arc. Brings the Eagles lead now to 1.
The intensity still hasn't stopped. Small especially. Last game I saw him play, he just had the intensity throughout the whole entire game, did not stop, and looks like he's doing it again this year.
Redmond goes up, not good to go, but rebounded by Felder of the Indians. That's what the size matchup
and another
will do.
one.
Whoa! That was from the other state, Jetta, way beyond the arc. LeVar Felder, that's his second made 3 of the night. He's 2 for 3. Now has 8 of the Indians' 10 points.
Mustard's frustrated there on the sideline. Those are 2 threes in a row from Felder. Oh, and then they get another play.
And a charge like that. Justice Braden charging into the lane is going to get that one called on him. Braden's first, team second.
St. Joe Central is pumped up. Their whole sideline's on their feet. They're ready to take a commanding lead, even though they're up 2 points.
Yeah, they definitely have the momentum right now. This game seems a little bit lopsided. Of course, it's only the first quarter, but it seems like the game's been all Central so far.
But the Eagles have kept it close. Niemeyer with 2 threes are the reason they're still close in this game.
Irvin hits it off to Felder, who's already had an excellent presence so far in this game. 2 made 3s and 1 from inside the arc, combining to his 8 points.
I won't be surprised if they shoot another 3 here. Oh, look at that.
No way.
Oh. A little bit off that time.
You know what? He had the hot hand.
Yeah, he had 2 threes in a row.
Yeah, I mean, he had the hot hand, and he was trying it, and that one just didn't connect for him right there. Maybe he didn't have the right feel. Felder misses that one. He is now 2 from 4 from beyond the arc.
50%, not bad.
Yeah, not bad, really.
Lead score tonight.
That's good math right there.
Niemeyer wants it again.
Oh, yikes, not that one. Niemeyer, it looks like he was going to try and do a jump stop there, but a little off balance, and is going to miss that one wide left.
Felder again, and he'll knock it down, but not a three-pointer this time.
Nope.
Felder is in control.
Felder has 10, his second made shot from within the paint. We've hit the end of the middle of the first quarter. The Indians are up 12-8. You're watching the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week from Liberty, Missouri. And welcome back to Liberty, Missouri and the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. The second quarter is about underway here as the first quarter is down to 40 seconds. What we missed during the break was Luke Baker checked into the game, and looks like the Eagles did not convert on a scoring opportunity. Central retains possession now with 30 seconds to go.
Davis Rockers right away is looking back to check in. I'm guessing for Luke Baker.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just holding the ball. London clock run. Smart move.
Well, there is no shot clock, Jed,
no
so
shot
they
clock.
can do whatever they want,
basketball.
really.
No one's doing anything that's going to hold it there. No pressure's going to be applied. Davis Rockers is going to head back to the bench.
Yeah, it looks like Central's going to want to try and take the last shot. Oh, it was almost a travel
almost a
right
travel
there.
Redmond.
Redmond gets it up and not quite to go. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 3, Jalen Perry. His first, team third for the Eagles of the half.
Redmond's looking for his 3rd point. Does not get it.
Redmond does not get that one to go. His first missed free throw of the night. Redmond's second shot goes up.
And it's good.
And that one is good from beyond the arc. He's 1 for 2 from the line.
Nothing but net there for Redmond.
Eagles have a little bit of time to get something going, but it's going to have to be a long
3
shot.
seconds.
Perry from beyond the half court.
Not even close.
Did not get that one to go. Jalen Perry. His 3rd miss of the night. We've reached the end of the first quarter. This Central Indians lead 13 to Liberty North Mere 8. You're watching the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. And welcome back to Liberty, Missouri in the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. The second quarter underway here. The Eagles down 8 to St. Joe Central's 13 and haven't missed much during that break, and that's pretty much it. We have a jump ball and we had 1 missed shot. The Indians will retain possession now.
Niemeyer, the one you missed, Niemeyer chucked it against the glass. Didn't really come close to the basket. Trying to get a foul there, didn't get it. Small for 3.
Small gets it to go. Will Small, his first shot of the night and his first conversion.
Central is not missing those 3-pointers now. They've taken a good lead.
Yeah, Central now 3 from 6 from beyond the arc, or excuse me, 3 from 7. So still a pretty good margin right there.
That's 3 3-pointers.
That is, yeah.
Oh, and the steal.
Stolen away, looks like by number 3, Brett Main, who's checked into the game for the Indians. Main drives in, but it's hands to Redmond. Redmond's got the ball and gets that one to go. That's his dangerous shot right there. He's quick, so we can get right into the paint there and just take that step back, little jumper. Whoop.
And he's strong enough to muscle people around in the paint too.
That is Redmond's 4th point of the night, bringing Indians lead now to 10. And the Eagles, it looks like the wheels are starting to come off just a little bit, as they've had 3 straight possessions with not the greatest possession right there. That one charged called on number 4, Garrett Lynn.
You can tell they're unraveling just a bit, and it's so early in the game. This is not when you want to lose yourself.
100%, Jed.
We talked about bringing the energy in the 4th quarter. They need to bring the energy in the next 2, 3, and 4th quarter.
Yep. Hopkins with the ball, drives in with the left hand, but instead finishes with the right. Rebounded by Justice Braden.
Oh, they're taking notes. Oh, Garrison almost dropped it. He takes it back out, though.
Benny K from beyond the arc.
Oh.
Got that one to miss wide, but rebounded
Matt
by
Garrison.
the junior number 22, Matt Garrison.
Can he call that a shot or a reflection there?
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
interesting.
That's where he likes to go, being in the right place at the right side. The ball came right to him. Easy money right back
Took
up.
some athleticism there, though.
Yes, it does.
Nice point by Matt Garrison.
Eagles now down by 8.
Redmond back with the ball.
Long baseball pass to
Oh.
Felder. He's got some
Oh.
fancy hands. Some handles, I should
Oh.
say, but not getting that one to go.
Good board
Felder,
by Kaplan.
his first miss shot of the night from inside the arc.
Cole, I think the Eagles just need to slow it down, regroup. I mean, they're only down 8 points. That's
Yeah, that's
not too
definitely an opportunity to
Ah.
get something together.
There it
Jalen
is.
Perry gets
You
that
know-
one to go.
They know more than me.
Let's take a quick look at that replay right there from Perry. This is his 4th 3 he's taken of the night, and this one is the first one he's gotten to go the way he would like. Eagles now down by 5.
Redmond's back with the ball up top.
Yeah, something for the Eagles, just that what they have to do is just take a deep breath, take a breather, and
Yeah.
gather themselves, figure out what they do best, and execute. They had a little bit of trouble with that in that first start of the second quarter, but now they kind of figured out a little bit, gotten on a roll a little bit as Redmond misses another.
5 points is nothing to stress about, Cole. That's all I know.
Nope.
This early in the game. Oh,
Well,
but
that
another
may do it,
mistake.
yep.
Perry calls my bad, and he's checking out after going, what, 1 for 4 on the 3-point line and a couple turnovers. Not to start. Oh, I think he's still in.
Checking into the game, number 15, Caden Michael McKinnon.
Redmond takes the ball up again. The court looks a little different than when we started earlier. We got a lot of new faces on the court.
Yeah, a lot of staff turnover as we can see this game. Checking into the game, number 12, Wills Johnston for the Indians.
The Indians are going to slow it down a bit.
Interesting choice since they were on such a roll in that first quarter, coming in now.
The Eagles switched to the zone defense. They started off with a man. You could tell it wasn't working as the Indians were hitting the 3-pointers, so.
Main shot rebounded by Benny Kaplan, and it took down the court. Looks like they're going to have a foul called on the Indians.
I can't tell who's checking it. Oh, Perry's going to check in. I mean, inbound the ball. My
That
apologies.
foul called on number 12, Wills Johnston, his first team 3rd of the night.
Oh, and Perry again, and another miss.
Perry gets that one to miss. That's his 4th miss of the night with only 1 make. Felder drives in with the spin, but goes back to Hopkins. Great ball movement here by the Indians.
And the little
Maine
floater,
gets up and
a
is
sideways
gonna-
floater.
Not going to get that one to go either. Brett Maine, 2nd missed shot of the night.
Perry again with the ball.
You know, the Eagles are having a difficult time with offensive rebounds tonight. Already kind of covering the board here with 6 rebounds on the
Nice
defensive
take from Perry.
side, but
Kaplan
had
wide
little
open.
to none
In and
on the
out.
offensive side.
Got to get frustrated with those shots, the ones that look like they're just about to go in and just bounce right back out. It was a nice shot from Kaplan. Felder with the ball again. Another
Hopkins
three-pointer.
goes up and does not give that one to go
Oh.
either, and rebounded by the Indians.
Oh!
Put right back up. Brett Maine gets that one to go in. His first 2 points of the night.
The height on that ball, let me tell you.
We've reached the halfway point of the second quarter here from Liberty, Missouri. The Indians lead 20-13. You're watching the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. And welcome back to the campus of Liberty North High School here in Liberty, Missouri as the time clock, wow, I don't know why I just completely forgot what word that is. Ticks down in the second quarter. The Indians still up 20-13. Perry's sixth shot not going to go in as well.
Kaplan's going to muscle down in the paint and get the and one. Yeah, you could tell he had that ball from a mile away.
Basket is good. Foul call on number 33.
Benny Kaplan gets that one to go. Hopkins on the foul, his first, team fourth of the night.
Kaplan's going to try to cut down the lead to 4. And does not get it. Free throws are a very important part about this game. They might not seem important when they're early in the game, but when the
come down to
clock,
1 or 2 point
I know.
game, that'll do it.
That could hurt.
Johnston with the ball, gets off to Felder. Felder to the right, hits off to Redmond. Johnston drives in with the right hand off the front of the rim.
Perry again taking the ball from the top. Niemeyer's back in though, who's had a hot hand for a bit of this game.
Yeah, Niemeyer 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Has not missed a shot yet. Perry goes up.
Oh, and he missed it.
Doesn't get that one to go either. Perry, 7 misses on the night.
Niemeyer has actually taken 3 3-pointers, if you don't remember.
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah. You're right. 3.
2 for 3 is not bad at all.
2 for 3. Correct. Looks like we have a little bit of an elbow check from the Indians. That foul called on number 12, Wills Johnson, his second, team 5th of the half.
The Eagles need a little bit of momentum. They want to go into the half up, if you should say, or if they want to come back into the half after the half.
Yeah, they definitely want to have a little bit of momentum here. Down by 5, and Perry is not on his game tonight. Already has 2 turnovers and 0 for 2 from inside the arc and 1 for 6 from outside the arc.
Perry still hasn't been taken out of the game though.
No, he's proven himself reliable over the years in these games that maybe he's just having a little bit of an off time. So Coach Mustard realizes that, and he's going to respect the senior and be like, you know what, you're going to figure it out, buddy. You're going to go out there and we're going to play basketball.
He's been playing varsity almost since freshman year, I think.
When him and James Perry didn't get that confused at all. Both started with J.
Oh, and it looks like
going to have a charge. That one on number 33, Cole Hopkins, his second, team 6th. Fouls relatively low this half. 4 for the Eagles, 6 for the Indians. Normally it's a lot higher than that on both sides. So good to see that teams are making conscientious decisions here.
Niemeyer at the top.
Goes to Kaplan. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Liberty North tries to get the last shot here. I would assume they try to get 2 to try and maybe tie it up or potentially take the lead.
The clock is running down here. 20 seconds left.
Kaplan with the open look. Does not get it to go. Rebounded by Redmond.
That's going to be one thing they need to get down in the second half is hitting those open shots. They missed a couple of those that are crucial. As you can see, they're only down by 5. And if they hit those shots, I mean, it'd be a lot different.
Redmond now.
The nice steal.
Intercepted by Benny Kaplan. He takes it to the hoop. And it looks like he may have gotten deflected by Felder. We've reached the halfway point. Halftime here from Liberty, Missouri. The St. Joe Indians 20, the Liberty North Eagles 15. You're watching the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. Welcome back to the campus of Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri, and tonight's ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. At halftime, the Eagles are down 20-15 against the St. George Central Indians. Yeah, now we're going to go recap over our previous players of the game that we had at the beginning of the show. For Liberty North, Benny Kaplan, who has 2 points on the night. He's had maybe a couple of highlight reel things, has had a couple attempted shots from beyond the arc, but definitely not matching up. And now over to A.J. Redmond for the Indians, is kind of showing up a little bit. He's got 5 points tonight, and I would expect to see him show up a little bit more in the second half. But overall, LeVar Felder has kind of stepped into his role a little bit there. He's got 10 points. From Liberty, Missouri, the Indians are up 20-15. You're watching ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week.
My bad.
And welcome back to Liberty North High School here in Liberty, Missouri. As we check in the halftime of the Liberty North St. George Central game, we'll have a live look at the dance team of Liberty North, the Golden Girls. From Liberty, Missouri, the St. Joe Central Indians are up 20 to Liberty North's 15. And we're back in Liberty, Missouri, and as we mentioned earlier, the new coaching staff of Cy Muster on the Liberty North Eagles will have a departure this year, by the likes of veteran coach Dennis Bunch. Let's take a quick look at a video made by one of our students here about Coach Bunch's legacy.
What piqued your interest in stats?
I wasn't very good at basketball, so way back in high school, as I had friends playing basketball, one day I asked coach if there was anything I could do, and I began doing stats back then. Was a manager through high school in basketball and kept stats all the time too.
Is there anything you would like to say about your retirement?
I'm going to miss being around here, miss the players, miss all the students, the people I work with, the coaches, teachers. I'm going to miss it.
Any favorite moments from your time at North?
You can't get away from the years 2 and 3 when we went to state. That was special. I told the kids then that through all my high school career, through my kids' high school career, we never went to state, so that was pretty spectacular. All the district championships, those were special too. There's just been a whole lot of special memories.
What do you have to say to this year's team?
Keep working. Remember the program principles. Defend, rebound, take care of the ball. Be your best. That's what we've got to do.
Any future plans after your retirement?
Not yet. One reason that I'm retiring this year as opposed to next year is I have aging parents and I'm an only child. We have 4 grandkids and we lost a son last March. There are more important things than money, and trying to plan for retirement in that respect, we're going to spend some time with family.
What do you do here at North?
I'm working special education and with a math focus, and right now teach pre-algebra, algebra, and I co-teach a geometry class.
And what do you do in your free time?
Puzzles, games, computer stuff, that kind of thing.
What piqued
Yeah,
your
and
interest?
always nice to see that nice smiling face in the hallways and on the court. Coach Dennis Bunch will be greatly missed, especially in these next upcoming years. The stat man himself, Dennis Bunch, thank you so much. You're watching ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. And coming out of our final timeout break of the half, the St. Joe Indians are up 20 to the Eagles 15 as we start up the third quarter here in just a few minutes. As we can take a quick look to revisit the keys to the game for both teams. So for Liberty North, they've taken good shots. I don't think they've taken great shots.
I mean, they're just missing.
Yeah,
so,
they are.
I mean, you can't do really anything about that. Just accuracy. They focus more on that. It wasn't bad that first.
They've gotten the boards, but most of them have defensive, so maybe more offensive boards. And also playing with energy, they've seemed a little flat. Jalen Perry especially coming out, want to be in the leaders, and it's been difficult for him. For St. Joe, play through A.J. Redmond, they've kind of substituted him for LeVar Felder, and it works.
He's still working.
Yeah. They're a little smaller, they get into boards, and we don't have the rebounds of Central marked down, but they've seen just like that, getting another one.
Braden with the and one, using that muscle down in the paint. Great job by Braden.
And then also play as a unit, and I've seen a lot of that great ball movement from the Indians. They've done an excellent job of breaking up the Eagles' defense, and so far they've done an excellent job. So Indians have just a little bit to work on. Eagles probably need to step it up a little bit if they want to take this one home. Braden gets that one to go.
That's something different I've seen since the last game I watched Central. They're definitely working more as a team, pushing the ball around the perimeter, knocking down smart shots. It was a good first half for St. Joe Central.
Yeah, and the Eagles bring it back a little bit. They're now down by 2. Felder goes in, finds Small, a risky pass, but goes back out to Hopkins. Hopkins will find Redmond. A quick one, takes it up for 3 off the front of the rim, not going to get it to go. Rebounded by Garrett Lynn, the Iron Eagle.
And Garrett Lynn, right to Perry. A little bit of a both team action right there.
Braden in the corner goes back out to Niemeyer. He thought he was, but just not a big three-point shooter.
Not much of a three-point shooter for Braden.
Garrett Lynn with the ball goes back out to Brock Niemeyer, who's had a hot hand so far. He's got 6 points in the night. Leads the team in scoring, actually, only playing, it seems like the least amount of time out of all the Eagles on the court tonight.
Seems that way.
Niemeyer drives in and gets fouled on the way up. That one on number 33, Cole Hopkins, his third, team's first.
Is he going to the line? I couldn't tell there. Yes, he is.
It looks like it was on the shot, so Niemeyer will go to the line. He has no free throws tonight, but already has 6 points, as we said earlier. That one is up and good. Niemeyer gets his first to go.
7th point on the night. His first non-three-pointer.
Yes, it is.
Again.
And free throw machine gets it to go. That's his 8th point of the night. Brings the score now tied up 20-all for Niemeyer.
Just like that, it's tied up in 2 minutes of play.
Yep. Hopkins goes back to Felder, a couple feet from beyond the arc. Thinks about a shot, but instead goes back to Hopkins. Small.
The line drive.
Not going to get it to go.
Just a little off. There wasn't much arc there.
You know, Jed, you know what the quickest way to get from point A to point B?
What's that, Cole?
Straight line. It doesn't work in basketball that well. Let's take a quick replay of that look by Garrett Lynn.
Garrett Lynn's using his muscle in the paint. No one can out-muscle that man. He just puts it right up. And Small takes another shot.
Rebounded by...
Off the hands of 1, 2, 3 people. Looks like the Indians are kind of stepping into those lazy, I don't want to say lazy shots, but just quick, forceful shots that don't really get the job done.
They've done not as good as a job this half of moving the ball around. They've kind of been...
It's only been a couple minutes, but...
True.
See, there's another shot.
That's the good open shot. They won right there. Hopkins gets it to go. His 3rd shot of the night from beyond the arc. First one to make. Brings the score now 23-22 as the Indians take the lead.
Niemeyer's going to have the ball beyond the perimeter.
Perry from beyond the arc.
There
gets it to go. Jalen Perry. His 7th three of the night. Second one he's going to make. He has 6 points of the night.
Maybe that will be the I almost fell, but maybe that will be the recipe for Jalen Perry to knock down some more points. Some more aggressiveness. Did he? I don't think his feet left the ground.
Nope. Looks like Irvin had a quick start there.
The momentum has
like
switched.
that, I was just about to say that. Just as Braden gets that one to go from inside the paint, his 4th point of the night. And it looks like the Eagles are coming back.
Great minds think alike, Cole.
Yes, 100%. I was just about to say that momentum looks like it's just about to flip, just like that. And Liberty North has gone.
And Felder took the quick.
Felder gets that one
like some NBA shot. Some Dirk Nowitzki stuff right there from Felder.
And Felder has not missed from inside the paint, and he now has 12 points in the night. I was about to say.
That's a great night.
Liberty North has outscored the Indians 12-5 this half. Definitely taking a lead
That's
now.
Fast. That's a fast 12 points for the Eagles.
Yep. In 3.5 minutes, 12 points is definitely a benchmark that they need to try and meet more often.
The Eagles haven't done a good job in the paint so far. They haven't taken too many shots in the paint. They've all done it from the outside. A suggestion from me is maybe to get it. Yeah, that's true. But the height difference between these two teams is not different at all.
No, they're very, very similar in height.
Kaplan with the wide open
Benny
three.
wide open. Not a great shot off
foul.
The back iron. Rebounded by Braden, and is fouled on the way up.
Kaplan's got to be disappointing those open shots. I think he's taken about 3 open three-pointers. Just not there for him tonight.
Yep.
Maybe he'll find it later in the game.
He may.
Braden back to the line. He has 5 points. Not a bad night for Braden at all. A couple of boards as well.
And it looks like that foul was on number 24, AJ Redmond. His second, team second as well.
Braden's looking for a 7th point.
Made by Braden.
There it is.
Gets that one to go as well. Justice Braden now has 7 on the night.
Redmond's leading the charge again with Small right behind him.
Felder from beyond the arc. Oh!
Whatever works.
LeVar Felder.
Let's take a look at that LeVar Felder three-pointer right there. No one is stopping him tonight. As he can, I mean, he just steps up. He takes no time.
5 shots from 3, 3 makes. 3 shots from inside the paint, 3 makes.
He's been going against the keys of the game, but if it's working, why not?
Oh, Braden off the back iron does not get that one to fall in. Rebounded by the Indians. Oh, is that an oop ball? Oh, but Redmond gets his own rebound and almost gets his own rebounded again.
He got one offensive board. He just needed to put it right back up.
Now the Eagles will assume control, up by 1 here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Garrett Lynn's looking for the ball in the paint. He's done a good job. Spoke too soon maybe.
A little bit of butterfingers there, but he recovers nicely. The Iron Eagle hands it back out to
Perry
Perry.
for 3. And
boom! Jalen Perry gets that one to go.
Let's take a look at that replay of Jalen Perry from the outside the perimeter. A beautiful, and a hand in his face, and he still knocks it down.
Gets it to go.
Oh, and a steal from Garrett Lynn.
Garrett Lynn gets his
Look at that
first
ball
steal
movement
of the night.
Wow, fantastic ball movement from the Eagles. Kaplan, the Rockers.
Benny Kaplan gets that one to go as well. And the Eagles now taking seems like a commanding lead.
I mean,
right now.
This second half just seems like it's all Eagles.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And LeVar Felder.
For sure.
It's like the whole Eagles team versus LeVar Felder right now.
They're kind of playing 1 of 5.
Oh, my goodness.
Kind of playing 1 of 5 at this point.
Felder with another.
He's still kind of winning.
Is that an and 1?
That was an and 1. That shot's going to count, and he's going to go back to the line.
Goodness gracious.
For his second free throw of the night.
He's going to look for his 18th point here at the line. Somebody needs to stop this man.
Felder at the line is 0 for 1 free throws tonight. Gets that one to go, though. His 18th point of the night for Felder. And it looks like
the
Indians are going to call a timeout here.
Timeout, St. Joe Central.
We've reached the middle of the third quarter. From Liberty, Missouri, the Eagles now taking a lead, 35 to the Indians 30. You're watching the ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week. And welcome back to Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri, as the Eagles are taking on the Indians. We've missed during that break. Hopkins shot a 3 and made it, and Garrett Lynn for the Eagles also got a 2.
Oh.
Ooh, that shot from Felder, no good, but somehow rebounded by Redmond.
Garrett Lynn also had a 2-pointer, the one you missed. He took a little shot in the face.
Yes, he did.
Not basketball with at least one shot in the face, as I always say. Cool.
Yeah.
Redmond, oh,
Gets that one to go. AJ Redmond
with 7
from the
points.
field.
A little smooth play by Redmond. It's
And
all
now-
tied up.
Yep, 36 all with 40 seconds left in this third quarter. McKinnon goes back to Perry.
there
Perry
it
gets to go. Jalen Perry's found his slot now. That's his 4th made 3, his 3rd of the quarter.
We had our doubts earlier, but I mean, he is back and he's one of the more crucial players for North right now with 12 points. Their
100%.
leading scorer
Yes,
for tonight.
now has 12, as you said, those 4 threes consisting of all his points. Central definitely going to try and take the last shot, and Felder with the ball right now, who's got the hot hand.
They're down by 3, but they're still going to hold the ball. It's a little
Felder
interesting.
has 6 shots from beyond the arc. 3
Oh!
makes. Oh, tipped away by Kaplan, but they hold on to the ball. Felder drives in with the right hand, doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Man.
what?
I mean, those are shots LeBron James take.
Oh my goodness, look
My
at this
goodness.
replay.
I mean, that fadeaway from AJ Redmond,
Boom.
he does it better
Shot.
than no one.
Clock did not expire, and
He does it
Redmond gets it to go. That's his 8th point of the night. Wow, great job by Redmond. We reached the end of the third quarter from Northern Missouri. Eagles are up 39-38. Yeah, and we're back here in Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri. A well-played game so far with plenty of highlights. The Eagles are up 39-38 as the 4th quarter gets underway here.
AJ Redmond closed off that third quarter with a beautiful fadeaway shot at the last second, and they cut the lead down to 1 point. It is a very tight game here tonight
Yeah, for sure.
at Liberty North High School.
Brett May, number 3, checks back in the game for the Indians. Oh, and Hopkins wide open. Oh, but misses the wide open layup, but knocked out of bounds by Garrett Lynn of the Eagles.
Still Indian ball, though. Got to make those open shots, though, Cole.
Yeah, those are gimme shots right there.
Especially when you're down by 1 in the 4th quarter.
Yep. The inbound the ball back to Hoskins.
Felder with the floater.
Rebounded, or I guess stolen away by Kaplan.
Jalen Perry's going to take it up top.
Rocker is also checking in the game. The layup machine, number 1. Gets it off to Garrett Lynn, who goes to Niemeyer. Kaplan finds no one as Redmond will intercept that ball. And let's take a quick look since Central has the ball with a quick halftime interview with Coach Jacob.
So what are you planning to do to stay ahead in the second half?
We just got to be smart with possessions, take care of the ball, play sound defense.
Oh, there.
Thank you.
All right. A little quick interview for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Central back on the court now. Now up by 1 from that last field goal made.
Coach Kimball is fired up, though. Him and the bench were all on their feet after that point.
Oh,
Very
risky
energetic
pass
coach.
right there.
He's loving it, though.
Risky
He's totally
pass
loving
from Small to Redmond and is knocked out of bounds. Actually, no, excuse me. He was fouled on the way up by number 2 on the Eagles, Benny Kaplan. That's his first team second of the night.
AJ Redmond's looking to knock down his 10th point. He's, like we said earlier, he's hitting 1,000 points in his time here at St. Joe Central. A very impressive stat.
While we're here, we can take a quick look at Coach Musser's post or halftime interview as well.
What are you planning to do to get ahead in the second half?
Number one, we just got to keep having great offensive possessions, try and get to the rim and create easy shots. And the other thing we got to do is we got to keep them off the glass. They had 3 offensive rebounds. They hit 2 threes and a 2 on those, and that's 8 points, and we're down by 5. So we take those away, we win the half. We got to make sure we dominate the glass.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
And while we are back now, it looks like there was. It looked like the Eagles stepped out of bounds there in the corner, and the Indians will now retain possession, up 41-39 after that.
A little bit of lead change there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Didn't even catch it.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of lead changes tonight.
It was after the A.J. Redmond free throw there. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Indians up by 2 now. Wills Johnston hits it off to Redmond.
Oh, and another 3-pointer.
Hopkins.
In and out.
Rebounded by Benny Kaplan.
Just like Coach Musser said, the Eagles get the defensive board, and they're taking it right back up.
That's Hopkins' 5th 3 of the night, or 5th attempted 3, excuse me.
They're looking to tie or take the lead right now.
Rockers drives in. Layup machine! Number 1, Davis Rockers gets that one to go. He's going to the line as well.
Take a look at that replay from Davis Rockers. He'll get the ball in the perimeter, and he'll just cut in. I mean,
ka-ching!
Perfect.
Gets that one to go.
With the sound effects from Cola Masters.
Point guard Junior gets that one to go. Has an opportunity for his 3rd point of the night for Davis Rockers. Gets that one up.
And it's in.
And gets it to go as well. D-Rock.
Just like that, another lead change.
Yep.
Eagles are up by 1 point, 42-41.
Well, that's what happens when the majority of the game is separated by 1 point. Just one basket, boom, boom, lead change every time.
The first quarter was a large lead from the Indians.
Yeah, it was for sure. They were up
almost
by
10?
10 at one point, yeah. Looks like we're having another foul. This one on the Eagles. That's going to be the Eagles' 4th foul of the half.
Like we said, Cole, earlier in this game, the keys to victory for the Eagles were not to lose energy in that 4th quarter, and it is the 4th quarter, and they're only up by 1. They better keep that energy. They want to keep that lead.
They got to bring that juice. They got to bring the juice.
They got to bring the juice.
That foul on number 20 or number 3, Jalen Perry, and he gives up that shot as well. Redmond gets that one to go. That's his 9th shot from inside the paint, his 10th make. Perry has 2 fouls. Hit the fans not watching there in the front row. That's always a smart place to watch your phone in the middle of the game.
You're right, Cole.
Turnover by Perry.
Not what you need right at the end of the game. Turnovers are never a good thing in basketball.
No. Central up by 1 here with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be an exciting finish this one. Both teams comfortable in the foul standpoint, so I'm guessing a little amount of free throws depending on how the rest of this game goes.
If a team wants to foul at the end of the game, I mean, they're going to have to get a
they
couple
have the ability,
before they want to get them the line.
Main drives in, hits it off to Hopkins. Hopkins to Redmond. Redmond drives in with the fancy footwork. Rebounded by Redmond. And he puts it back up and gets it to go. Redmond, it's the Redmond show this fourth quarter. Misses first one.
Take a look
gets
at
his own
replay.
board and takes the second shot, gets it to go.
He'll body Braden in the paint, and the nice floater. He is a great player.
Tremendous. I can see why he easily got to 1,000 points as a senior. Plays just like that. Gets that one up and to go. A.J. Redmond with his 3rd free throw of the night, bringing his point total now to 15. And as the clock winds down, we will restate how this game is very important to Coach Cy Musser of the Eagles, as he knows he kind of traded in the Indians for the new team. Came over to Liberty North as the new coach and kind of left, didn't really leave him stranding, didn't leave Central stranding, but came over here to the newer school to get a feel for the Liberty area. And so now a huge game knowing for him. It's the first time they've played in Central since his new team. That shot from Rockers, his 2nd made free throw of the night.
His 4th point.
And a little something to mention here, Redmond now has 3 fouls. Still have 4.5 minutes left in the game, but it could make a difference, honestly. And the second shot from, second shot from Rockers goes up.
All it takes is 2 charges.
Yep, just like that.
He's out.
Liberty North now down by 2 with 4 minutes to go. Will Small has the ball.
He's been a little quiet tonight. He's one of their top scorers. He, Felder, and Redmond are, and he only has 3 points tonight. But Felder and Redmond have definitely taken up space.
Speaking of Felder, here he is with the ball again, guarded by Jalen Perry. A little bit of a size mismatch there. Oh, but he still gets, And that looked like all ball from where we were sitting, but looks like the officials had a better view than us, of course. That one called on Jalen Perry. His 3rd, team 5th foul of the night, as Felder will go to the line. That's what he was saying, a little bit of a size mismatch. Jalen Perry, listen to his 5'10", LeVar Felder, 6'3", so an easy 5-inch difference right there. Not accounting in the wingspan of both players as well. Felder at the line is 2 for 3, adding on to his now 18 points. His 2nd shot here goes up and is good as well. He's 3 for 4 from the line.
The game is taken to, the Indians have taken to a 4-point lead. That's kind of getting a little.
Yep, they're definitely closing in on the W now.
And
excuse me.
Wow. Of Jalen Perry from way beyond the arc.
Perry's 5th 3 of the night from the S.
What a
Get it to
stroke.
go. Jalen Perry. We're close to the end here, folks. Liberty North down 47-48. You're watching ESPN3 High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Hawthorne Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorne was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorne Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorne Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorne Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Creating innovative professional sports content to entertain and thrill our community. Creating a professional broadcast environment for tomorrow's television professionals. And professional service for our district partners and its stakeholders. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation today.
And welcome back to Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri. Coming back from the break here, as you can see, LeVar Felder traveling in the paint. No one has scored since the break. The scorebook, is incorrect. 48 is the score of St. Joe, and 47 for Liberty North. So if that does not get fixed, we will continue to update you with the actual score. Liberty North only down by 1. Justice Braden goes in and gets fouled.
What happened there?
It looks like, actually, no, they're going to call a charge on number 35, Justice Braden. Wow.
Coach Cy Mustard is not happy with that call.
His 3rd foul of the night, and St. Joe Central will get the ball right back.
The clock is also stopped. There are 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, not 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yeah, about 2.5 minutes to go now. Felder back with the ball. Indians up by 1. It looked poked away by Benny Kaplan. But now they have an opportunity to get a 4-on-5 game. And he gets it to go. Number 3, Brett Main gets that one to go. His first made 3 of the night brings the Indians lead now to 4.
This is a 3-point shooting team right here, and they take a 51-47 lead.
Benny K gets that one to go. Kaplan madness. He's got his first made 3 of the night. He's 1 for 4 in the night.
Motion action. Kaplan from way beyond.
Big money gains right there from Benny K. Score 50-51. The Eagles still down by 1. 2 minutes to go left in the game here.
Perry looking to tip that away. A little bit of a height difference between Felder and Perry. But Perry is a great defensive player.
1:45 left. Indians still up by 1.
They're just going to hold the ball. Perry's looking to muster what to do.
And it looks like the Eagles are close to giving the Indians the bonus, so they want to be careful here with the foul.
Timeout from St. Joe Central.
And St. Joe Central calls a timeout there.
For a second, I thought it was a foul, so I was a little concerned on what happened there. But
Okay, here, Jed. We're going to go over the scenarios here.
let's do it.
1 minute, 34 seconds left. Liberty North down by 1. Indians up by 1. What's your game plan coming in here knowing the Indians are going to get the ball?
If they need the ball, I mean, just hold it. I
Yep.
mean, hold it till they go after you. You have the lead.
Try and
You have
force
the
the foul
advantage.
here, maybe, yeah.
Don't take any shots. Wait till you go on. And we're going to go out.
I'm here with our student section leader, Nate Chester. So how are you planning on getting the student section hyped for tonight's game?
Today it's first conference home game, and it's Liberty Week, so we got to get this one out here tonight. And this year we got it going with the good football season, and now we're ready to carry it over into basketball.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that interview, Nate. Always a excellent student section leader here behind us. And as we were saying, Indians will get the ball, and the Eagles have 6 fouls. So if you think about it, I'm guessing what Coach Kimball is saying, like, hey, be aggressive, we want points, but also be a little bit conservative. And if they come in and foul you, we go to the line, we get that 1-and-1 and go by 3 points instead of 1. So,
I mean, yeah. I mean, there is a minute and 34 seconds, not a minute and 49. But the score is right now, St. George Central leads 51-50. They have the ball.
Eagles definitely want to try and be aggressive, but not too nosy with the defenders. Maybe try and get a steal, or definitely get a defensive rebound here.
Niemeyer's going to hug the perimeter there. They're going to have to foul soon.
Oh, and it was knocked away. No foul. Will Small gets the loose ball. And there it is. Niemeyer gets his foul right there.
There is a minute and 19 seconds left in the game. Maybe that's not the foul Niemeyer wanted, but it's the foul they're going to get.
Yeah, and
it
sends Brett Main back to the line. And now that we have the scoreboard correct, that one goes in as well. Main gets his, looks like it's going to be his 6th point of the night.
A great shot under pressure there. It's such a hard thing to hit these free throws.
Free throws under pressure like this.
Sorry, I almost said free pointers.
Central up 52-50. Now gets that one to go as well. 53-50. Liberty North has to put something together here with just a minute and 20 left in the game. Goes back to Perry. They don't need a 3 here. They just need a 2. Although a 3 would be nice if they get the open look. They do not need to try and force anything.
Yeah, they need to take smart shots here.
Perry recovers with a little bit of a scare to all the Eagle fans tonight. And that's a wise choice by Coach Mustard.
But they didn't see him.
Wow, and that's interesting right there.
He takes it back, too.
He was like, yeah, I mean, Command Z, right? Just undo.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Perry drives in. He finds Rockers wide open. Off the inside of the rim. That was so close to going in, but he gets his own rebound off of Redmond.
I don't know what happened here.
And it looks like they're going to call a foul.
I have no idea what just happened.
A foul on A.J. Redmond. His 4th on a push-off is what they're going to call that. And it looks like when Davis Rockers went out of bounds to get the rebound, Redmond pushed off, and while the ball was thrown off Redmond, very controversial call here. That's Redmond's 4th foul. Not going to make much of a difference with only 40 seconds left.
They're inbounding the ball. It's not a free throw.
Potential. I mean, they do have the potential of going for overtime here, so that is a big foul, I guess you could say, for Redmond.
There's so much commotion going on. A lot of hand motions from the Eagles bench over there. All right, they need to get a shot off soon. I mean, the time is running.
40 seconds. And another foul. That is going to send the Eagles to the line on a 1-and-1. That one on Cole Hopkins, his 4th foul as well.
The Indians bench seems not happy over there, but I think that was a great call. He was definitely moving his feet. I mean, there is no
Now it's getting a little bit interesting now. Both teams in the bonus. It's a 1-and-1 to the line. Jalen Perry's got 15 on the night, the leading scorer for the Eagles. Gets that one to go. Wow. Jalen Perry, his first free throw attempt is a make.
He has to knock
brings
down
the score
this
within
must.
2. Perry
just like
with
number
37
3,
seconds to
Brent
go.
Main knocked the 2 down on the other side. He has to knock these 2 down.
Perry gets up and gets it off the front of the rim.
Over the back.
Over the back by Justice Braden.
Yikes.
His 4th,
Yikes.
team's 8th, and that is a foul on defense, so that's going to send him to the line. Risky foul right there by Justice Braden. Still a 1-and-1.
Not really what he intended for.
No, definitely not. Just trying to get that rebound. And so that Wilson Hopkins to the line. Still a 1-on-1 opportunity. We'll see how good of a free throw shooter Hopkins is. He has none tonight.
Oh,
off the board and is out of bounds. Gonna stay Liberty North ball. Wow, it looks like it hit off LeVar Felder's head.
The St. Joe Central.
They're all surrender Cobraing.
I mean, they shouldn't be there up. They have the advantage right now.
Oh, but that was a big play right there. It looks like the ball bounced off LeVar Felder's head and went out of bounds. The Eagles now have the ball with just 30 seconds left, down by 2. Do not need a 3. Do not need a 3 right here.
Oh, and Perry's gonna take the 3. Oh.
Takes a 3 anyways. Rebound by Riedmeyer. Oh, and it's stolen away. Oh, my goodness.
No. Oh, no. Just as Cole says, you do not need a 3. Jalen Perry takes a 3. And
honestly, that's a good shot, but you can only shoot so many times. 11 attempts on the night, and it's going to get you now.
I don't know. It was definitely, I mean.
Rebounded by Brock Niemeyer, but a foul on him as well. That's his second, team's 9th. Sends him to almost the double bonus. Felder gets that one to go. He's got 21 points tonight, Jed.
They can't, I mean, if the Eagles want any type of hope, this free throw can't go in.
Oh, and it bounces out. Wow, what are the odds?
They gotta go.
Now they need a 3.
Need a 3-pointer.
I'd get the ball to Perry. He's been their hot hand. I mean, he does have a couple misses.
Brady,
Oh, it is tipped away. Wow, okay, well, here are your options.
3-pointer, that's all I'm gonna say. 3-pointer, that's what they need.
Yep, good idea right here by the Indians. Take a timeout.
You know what, I don't play basketball. They can't hit a 2-pointer and then foul. I mean, time's running out. It could happen.
This is what I think Coach Musser may be talking about here. So, Liberty North should have a timeout left. So I think the Eagles may try to get the shot they want. If they get it in, they might inbound the ball. And if they don't get the shot they want, easy timeout, set something right back up. They got plenty of time to do that. The one thing they can't have happen is fool around and try and do some passes and get fouled. Because if they get fouled, they go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. And St. Joe gets the ball right back. What's the point of that?
I say 2 passes max.
Yep.
Not even.
They're going to
get the ball
to the inbound. If they get the ball to Perry and he doesn't like a shot, call a timeout. Don't let him foul you here. But Perry's going to be the one inbounding the ball. Interesting choice here.
I say Niemeyer. Niemeyer is due for a 3-pointer. I'm going to call it here.
Just like that. Gets it off to Kaplan. It looks like they're not going to call it. Oh, yep. And just like that, just as we said, Musser didn't like the shot selection right there and gets the timeout. So Liberty North may have one more. I'm not completely sure. I don't know how many timeouts each team has, if they carry over or what. But, and same idea probably here. They want to get the ball in. You know, I think what they were trying to do there maybe is see what kind of defense they were going to run there. Maybe a little bit of a man or a zone. So it'll be interesting to see what Musser does now. Maybe inbound the ball to one of their hotter hands, Niemeyer or Perry. We'll just have to wait and see for these next couple seconds here. Liberty North down by 3 with 7.8 to go here in the field house.
The Indians must be feeling confident. I mean, they don't have to go through this.
Yeah, they're in a position where they can win. Liberty North is not. If they miss the shot, Central wins. If they make the shot, they go to overtime. So Central is sitting hot right now.
Definitely.
They don't have an opportunity to lose. So all the confidence in the world.
Overtime or nothing. Overtime or nothing.
Yeah, 100% for sure.
Personally, I want to see an overtime game.
Yeah, overtime games are always fun, especially here on Tuesday nights in January where, you know, it's warm in here. We can just stay in here all the time. And wise timeout placement right there.
If we take a little trip back into December, Benny Kaplan hit a 3-pointer going to overtime against Baser Linwood. I'd say he's going to do it again.
Well,
let's see here.
Interesting timeout placement right there by Musser because it gets him to inbound on the sideline instead.
No.
Braden, he gets the shot. Doesn't get it. Rebounded by.
Game.
And that'll do it right there. I don't think.
I mean, there's 1 second left, but I mean, I can't see Eagles winning this at all.
I don't think the Eagles got the shot they wanted right there. Got it to the sophomore. He got the good release. And honestly, they got the shot they wanted, I think. He was open.
No, I don't know if they want him.
He was open, but he's just not the three-point shooter that we wanted right there. But shot went up and it's just off the rim, and Will Small will go back to the line. And that foul last was on Justice Braden. That's his 5th. He's going to foul out of tonight's game. And it looks like he had 7 points in the night. Will Small gets that one up as well. As the Eagles, as Central did enter the double bonus, so they will have 2 shots here.
That's game,
First
set, match. Cool.
from Small goes in, unless for some odd reason he misses this and then gets fouled on the 3. Don't touch the ball. Nope. And they did call the timeout before. They got the timeout before.
I mean,
this will be interesting to see. I mean, they are down by 4.
What is it going to do?
Central, they've got to be. There's no way Central does anything here. If they're smart at all, they're not even going to touch the ball. They're going to stand over there. They're going to be like,
stand over there.
Yeah, if Central is smart at all, they don't let them shoot anything.
No, they let him shoot, and they just
they let him shoot and just like watch. Like, cool, okay. So they have 1.5 seconds on the clock here. I
don't know what the heck is going on in that huddle. I don't know.
I mean, I guess they could just inbound the ball close to the Indians and just like kind of like flop. I don't know.
What the heck?
I don't know. Central, if they get a foul here and they make it, that's going to be the biggest mistake of this whole year. Guarantee it.
AJ Redmond is laughing. I think he's thinking the same thing we are.
Yeah.
They don't have to do anything.
All they have to do is stand there and look pretty.
They don't have to do anything.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I don't know why they're standing over there in the first place.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe they have to. I don't know.
Niemeyer did not know how much time was left, but took a timeout anyways just to see what happened, you know? So, the Eagles will come back out on the court, and I guess they'll inbound the ball.
I think they're going to throw it. I don't know. The crowd's standing up. I don't know what they're standing up for.
There's nothing that can happen here. And, yep, just like that. Didn't get it to go. Jalen Perry with his 7th miss of the night from beyond the arc. And definitely the player of the game for tonight's game, without a doubt. LeVar Felder. Yep, 21 points. Played an excellent first half and an excellent second half, and that's going to be the key to victory right there. 21 points. Almost half of the points of the Indians came from LeVar Felder tonight, and the Eagles came this close, but just weren't enough to overmatch the Indians' offense tonight.
Ty Muster's got to be disappointed coming back against his old team and losing a heartbreaker.
Yeah, honestly. You can see the rest of the team coming out here to shake hands with the fans, and it's just, you can see all the disappointment on their faces, knowing that not only this game meant so much to the coach, so coming out here.
Another 4th quarter loss from the Eagles.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Another 4th quarter loss.
Yep, and you know the players disappointed because they want to make their coach happy from not only winning this game, but this game because it was against his old coach. So the Eagles will fall to the Indians 55-51. From Liberty North High School, I'm Colin Masters.
And I'm Jed Anderson.
And check us out in a month or so to see our next games on ESPN3.